Jared, I know you wrote an article about Deshaun Watson, the injury setback, salary cap loophole, and kind of a clear path for 2025. So, do we know the parameters of the finances of the insurance that they're looking at with Deshaun?
It's an interesting little piece of the puzzle. We know that the Deshaun Watson contract has loomed over everything, right? And so earlier this year, Seth Walder at ESPN posted an article about the CBA allows for insurance claims. So if a team insures a contract based on injury, they allow that then the following year to provide some salary cap relief based on what the Browns insured last year. They got about $4 million in relief this year. Based on this year's injury, the expectation is that next year, somewhere between 29 and $33 million in salary cap relief for Deshaun Watson, which then means when we look at the information that we got from Over the Cap, which does a lot of the salary cap stuff, the Browns have insured next year's salary at 44.3 million. So why that's important is we start to add those numbers up. 4 million last year, 33 million this year, and then the potential for 44 million the following year. This new kind of setback injury could keep Deshaun Watson out perhaps all of 2025. And if that happens, based on what we understand from Seth Walder's information and a few other people have talked about this kind of CBA loophole, because the Browns have paid their insurance premiums up to 44 million, that means in 2026, what we have been worried about and all the stress around Deshaun Watson's contract, by the end of 2026 or about by the offseason of the 2026, all of a sudden you're talking about somewhere between 70 and 80 million dollars of salary cap space that no longer has been eaten up by Deshaun Watson over a 3-year span. And that is really significant given what we know about the hundred and some million that they owe on the cap for him over the next couple of seasons.